Hello, screenwriters. We are back for another episode of Watch Me Write, where I write 5 pages each week of my first screenplay, then I discuss the previous 5 pages. Before we get started, the Oscars were 2 days ago, and every year after the Oscars, I just get so pumped and so motivated. This year, the winners for Best Adapted Screenplay were American Fiction, and then Best Original Screenplay was Anatomy of a Fall. I'm definitely going to add those to my reading list. Let's talk about the previous 5 pages, pages 11 through 15. As you know, or if you don't know, A Soul Lost in Brooklyn is a whodunit, a murder mystery. However, I still wanted to add a love story in there as well, too. And Kafella, our main character, his love interest is Sherry. One of the things I struggled with is just trying to figure out how many scenes to put Sherry and Kafella in. Only because, yes, I wanted to include the love story. I didn't want to include too many scenes with them because I didn't want to sway too far away from the actual plot, which is the murder mystery. My main objective is to make sure this was a whodunit. I didn't want to sway too far away from that. However, I'm a sucker for a good love story, so I had to include a love story between Sherry and Kafella. Pages 12 to 13, I kind of show them having a phone conversation. Early on, you kind of see the love they have with each other. I'm going to dig deeper into that love in later pages. Something else I wanted to include in pages 11 through 15 is comic relief by way of Sherry's little brother, Matthew. Matthew, his adrenaline-fueled kid, he loves candy, and Kafella tries to bribe him in many ways, and candy is one of the ways he tries to bribe him. As you saw in the scene where Kafella went to the corner store, he first picked out a little small candy bar. Then he thinks about it. He thinks, wait, Matthew, he's probably going to want a bigger candy bar. So he switched it out to a bigger candy bar. I wanted to include a little bit of humor. As the story progresses, it's going to get a lot darker, I would say, and there's not too much humor in it. Any scene that Matthew is in, he brings a lot of humor. As you continue your screenwriting journey, you'll see that characters and relationship between those characters are so important. What I did with Kafella and his older brother Jamal, those two, they do not have a great relationship. And I kind of showed this in the beginning with the scene of the baseball game, and then when they're at the table eating the cereal. As the story progresses, so is the tension and conflict between the two. Jamal has a lot of issues with Kafella. One of the major issues he has is that he feels Kafella is not hard enough. He's not tough enough. It gets deeper than that. Jamal always felt that Kafella was the favorite son. He's been holding a grudge with Kafella since he was born. No lie. That's it for pages 11 through 15. Next up are pages 16 through 20. We are almost to the plot point 1. If you don't know what a plot point 1 is, I will break that down once we get there, but we are close. If you think about writing your first screenplay, go to your favorite app store, download Stratword. Subscribe and let a new screenwriter know about this channel so they can learn how to write their first screenplay. Fade out.